Anticipation is growing as consumers using financial institutions like banks and insurance companies await the forthcoming implementation this week of an act that will unify the method of age counting to conform to international standards.
은행과 보험사 등 금융기관을 이용하는 소비자들이 이번 주 만 나이 통일법을 적용받게 됨에 따라 관심이 쏠리고 있습니다. Okay, so our first piece of news here comes from the domestic front, and it's talking about this new law that is taking effect this week. And because of this law, anticipation is growing. What does that mean?
Yeah, people are excited about it, or they're certainly informed, and you get that feel of, oh, I can't wait for this to happen. It's in the news, people are talking about it, and yeah, it's growing, so it's getting bigger and bigger, the anticipation. Sometimes it could be a positive thing, and sometimes it can be negative. But I think for the most part, when you speak of the word or use the word anticipation, it's usually for a positive note.
Absolutely. 그렇죠. 이번 주에 이제 만 나이 통일법이 적용이 되는데요. 이제 그 기대감 이라고 하겠죠. Anticipation, 이 커지고 있다. Anticipation이 growing, 커지고 있다라고 이렇게 표현을 하는데 the subject would be, I guess, not just consumers, but also the banks, the financial institutions. I guess they're anticipating this as well, perhaps.
I think the entire country is, to be totally honest, since coming to Korea over 20 years ago, I've been waiting for this day because there's always the confusion when you're talking with friends, especially with my foreigner friends, when we, oh, by the way, how old are you? And it was like, oh, I'm 50. In Korean years. Oh, but then in international, and you get that confusion as to just even for casual conversation. But obviously, when it comes to other things that involve international age requirements, whether it be sports competitions, or in this case, we're talking about banks and financial institutes, then yeah, there can be some confusion. So I'm glad that it's finally being streamlined.
Absolutely. And this law is being implemented. 이제 도입이 된다는 게 이번 주인데 they describe it as forthcoming implementation. So 이게 도입이 forthcoming 하다는 건데 그건 어떤 의미죠?
Yeah, when something is forthcoming, it is going to happen. I guess you could say something that is inevitable almost, as if something is coming up. It's forthcoming.
It's approaching, you could say as
Yeah,
well, right?
absolutely.